Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining me. My name is Scott, and if you've seen my videos before, we're going to do something a little bit differently today. I've been thinking it'd be a cool way to approach like a video series of going through how to learn songs by ear and how I do it. A great way to start it, I thought, would be checking out the new Taylor Swift album that just came out 6 minutes ago. I end up figuring out a lot of Taylor Swift songs for my students, and since this is kind of an extension of folklore, I thought it'd be kind of fun to pick one of the songs tonight and go through it. So here we go. Let's listen through a little bit. So the first thing I want to try to do is get some bass notes. And what I'm hearing is bum, 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 right? So bum. That was lucky. All right. So it's probably minor. No, that's actually not the bass note. Okay. So that might be the bass note, but the root of the chord is E. So I could tell that, like, I found this was the bass note, but playing a B minor chord didn't work. So my next choice was to go to other chords that have this note in it. And if you know your E minor chord, that's it. So that's the first chord for sure. Let's see what the second chord. Bum, bum. So if you're going from E, you have E, D. I think that's just a whole step down to D. Yep. All right, cool. So we got E, D, E minor. And we'll go over some strum patterns later on. All right, so let's check out what else is going on here. All right, so we got a little chord at the end. So bum that's a C bass note. You can just try to find the lowest note. The low note of the chord is often the root. And if you can find the root of the chord, then you just have to fill in the top to see if it's major or minor. That's a great place to start. Even if it has like a 7 or something kind of funky going on there, usually you can figure out if it's major or minor. So this is a C major, and I think we just kind of hang out on that C major until it comes back. All right, so let's try that intro. And I think C's here.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife.
There's the C.
And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. Lost in your current like a priceless wine. The more that you
All right.
say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take.
Okay, so the chorus, if this is the chorus, we're gonna assume it's the chorus right now. We're going to a G. So, and you could hear that right away. It kind of slipped from that darker sound of the E minor to D and went from C, and then we arrived kind of like our arrival. So we are actually in the key of G. If we have the chords E minor, D major, and C, that really suggests we are in the key of G. We just haven't hit it yet. But the verse is kind of in E minor. So the tools that I'm using so far to figure out this song are just finding the low notes with my voice, finding that note on the E string or the A string, which will tell us the bass note of the chord that we're going to use. And then from there, kind of figuring out where the song might go by knowing some of the music theory. So if we're in the key of G, there are certain chords that fit in the key of G, right? So we have a G chord, A minor, or A minor here, right? B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and then we've got like an F sharp diminished, and then back to G. Those are all 7, well, I played the 8th chord, the G. Those are all the chords, the basic triad chords that exist in the key of G. And the more you learn things like that, the more you'll start to recognize patterns in songs, and the songs kind of unravel for you pretty quickly. So All right, so let's keep going. Let's see if we can figure out this chorus.
The more that you say, the less
So I think that second chord is a D. Let's check it out again.
wine.
So G.
The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray.
Third chord is that, and I think that. So that's A. If you can't find it, just kind of search until you find it, right? And that's A. So you have A minor because that's part of our key. And you can often hear if something is really out of left field. And so far, nothing is really out of left field here. So our chorus so far, we've got G, D, A minor, and let's see what's next. I'm going to guess C, but we'll see where it goes.
Follow. I'm begging more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow.
Nope, I was wrong. So I thought it was going to go C. It went E minor. So our chord progression first is G, D, A minor, E minor, which is nice because I assumed it would be C, but it was kind of a little bit deceptive.
The less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right
Okay.
to you. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train
Chorus 2 times the second time.
anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
All right, we got a bridge here.
Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind.
Ah. So the bridge has the word willow, and you could think of this as the chorus and but I don't know. We're going to call this the bridge and the other part's the chorus, even though this part says Willow, which is the song title. All right, so
Take my hand, wreck
here's the bridge.
that's my man.
That's our bass note. B minor, right? So we got B minor.
Life was a willow.
All right, so B minor, then it might be E minor.
That's my man.
There's our E minor, right?
Life was a willow and it
So 3 minor chords in a row. We have B minor, E minor, and then we have, I believe it's A minor.
life was a willow and it bent right to
Back to G. All right, so far, the bridge is B minor, E minor, A minor, I'm trying to hold a cap while I'm doing this, A minor, and then G. So let's go over that whole bridge.
hands. Else is hollow. Take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
B minor, E minor, A minor, G.
Right to your
B minor, E minor, A minor, G.
time and time again.
B minor, E minor, A minor, G.
Right to your
B minor, E minor, A minor.
back stronger than a 90s trend.
You hang out on the G,
Wait for the
and then back to the verse.
after dark. Show me the
Third
place
time,
where the others gave
and then we go to C.
scars.
Okay, so there's a little bit going on in the verse that I wanted to get down, at least in the intro. There are some notes that are being played that are really tastefully played, and if you're at a point where just strumming the chords is going to work for you, and that's good, that's awesome. Just do that. But let's check this out a little bit deeper. Okay, so when we're on our E minor, something like that. Okay, so the melody is, so 3 2 0 2 G F sharp E F sharp, and then something like that. Let's hear it again. Okay, so there's our melody. We have So G, F sharp, and then 2, 0, 3 on the B, 0. So that's our melody. Let's see if we can get that going when we have the E minor chord. Let's not do an E minor 7 there, maybe just this. And then yep. There are a bunch of little parts in here, and that when it goes to the C, it kind of like trades off. The middle part kind of goes over to the right part in this cool way. I'll see what I can do with that. So that's in the context of a C chord. All right, cool. So, so playing this part kind of slowly, we've got the E minor. What I'm doing is just playing open E, 2 on the A, and I'm muting the D string, open G, and then the B is open, right? So I'm kind of getting like an E minor with the D string muted. And I'm muting the D string to free up these fingers to try to get this melody to happen, right? So I'm going to strum that and then play the little riff. And then, so it's 3, 2, 2. And I'm hitting the low E string in between the 2 second fret notes. Right? And I'm kind of hitting the B string with that too. And then when I go to the D chord, it's just your like a AC/DC D chord, right? And then 2 to 0 on the high E string, and then 3 on the B, and then back to the high E open, right? So AC/DC, right? So if we play that little riff again, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3, 2, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0, again, 3, 2, 2, 2, 0, 3, 0. Now for the C chord, so for the C chord, we're going to kind of play just the bass note of the C. You could do it like this, either with the second finger or the third finger. I'm going to shoot for the third finger. Maybe I'll do second. So it's 2, 0, and then I'm hitting the C note, like your low C note, and then back to open high E, right? And there's a little bit of dissonance there, but that's okay. This has kind of got some cool dissonance in it. And then, right, so that's 1, 0 on the B, 2 on the G, open B, 1. So, right, so that melody, I am going to use the third finger. Right, so the whole thing all together. 3, 4. Third time. Now C. Right, and then a little faster. 3, 4. C. Right, so that's the basic idea there. You could, that's actually kind of nice. Let's see if that's in there. You could do C add 9 for the C. Yeah, it's kind of nice if you're doing this on one guitar to do C add 9 there. And you get that little riff. So all I'm doing is just adding the 3rd fret of the B string there. And then I'm doing that little pull off on 2, 3, 0, and then, right? So the whole thing kind of fast. 3, 4. Third time. Right? All right, so that's the verse. Singing that and playing it is going to be a little bit difficult, but that's the idea there. Okay, so let's see if we can go through the song. All right, so we have 2 options for the strum pattern, I think, for now, just to keep them pretty simple. The first one that I did throughout the video is basically this. We have down, down, up, up, down, up, 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 down. You could vary that just by cutting off the last 8th note, the last up strum. So you'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And as I went through in the video, I was doing a lot of just kind of picking specific notes. Which is a great technique to be able to do because you can just take a simple strum pattern and play the correct notes in the chords and make it sound really a lot more complicated than it actually is. So that's the first idea, sped up a little bit. With the variation. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And of course you got the C, right? But you can use this strum pattern for the whole song. So if you want to get a little bit more rhythmic about it, this is harder to sing over, but you could do this. We have down, down, up, mute, down, 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 up, mute, down, 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 up, mute, down, 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 up, mute, down. And then sped up, that would be down, down, up. It almost sounds like reggae, which is why I don't like that so much. But if you kind of palm mute it a little bit more, it doesn't sound quite as reggae, right? So a slight variation of that, you could just do down, down, up, mute, up, down, 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 up, mute, up, down, 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 up, mute, up, down, 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 up, mute, up, down. And then faster, down. All right, so that's the strum pattern. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Okay, so the F sharp in the bass only happens in the 2nd and 3rd verses. It doesn't happen in the beginning before like the whole band is in. And where they happen in the verse is you go through E minor, D, E minor, D, E minor, D with F sharp in the bass, and then C, C. And then it happens again, E minor, D, E minor, D, 3rd time, E minor, D with F sharp in the bass, and C, right? Okay, so, and that happens, like I said, in the 2nd and 3rd verses. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, in the bridge, we have a B minor bar chord, right? So bar chords, I mean, you gotta learn them. It takes time, just be patient with yourself with them. But I find that this chord works great in the intro. If you're learning your B minor, keep working on it. But this chord is an awesome little replacement for the B minor. It is a B minor chord. We put our 2nd finger on the low E string 7th fret, and then we mute the A string with the little pad of the 2nd finger. So I'm just kind of leaning it back into the string. So we have 7, mute, open, and then we play 7 of the G, 7 of the B, and then mute high E, and you have a really nice, open, kind of complex sounding B minor chord. This is the B minor bar chord, That's the other B minor. So if you replace that with it, if you're having trouble getting the bar chord in there for now, like I said, keep working on it, just be patient with it, but don't throw out the song just because you can't play the B minor. There's usually a way that you can play the song, and I'm all about just getting you to a point where you can play the song. So that bridge with the B minor alternate fingering in there would be B minor, E minor, A, G, B minor, E minor, A minor, G, right? So that would be your bridge that way. All right, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any ideas for songs that I could do next time, I want to do more videos like this where I'm kind of going through the process of learning the song for you. And yeah, let me know if you have any ideas for songs, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.